Oh my God, another week. We did it. We did another week of this. All right. 72 weeks of this. What is this? For anybody new here, this is Eat, Ship, and Die, a vlog about an LGS in a basement. Used to be in our basement, now it's in a retail basement. It's real. You can come here, you can buy shit. You can go to pandorasdeckbox.com. You can save 5% on your first order by using the code Eat, Ship, and Die. One word, all uppercase. Maybe it doesn't matter if it's uppercase, lowercase. Or you can scan a QR code. You can come down and visit. We're in Hingham. We got cardboard. Every week I talk about the news. I got a wife, Alex. We got a baby. We got a dog. We got staff. We got all sorts of things, and you can come buy it. You can buy a baby if you would like. I talk about magic news, Pokemon news, and then the business news. That's the shit that I know about. These are the things that you can put on YouTube and people watch. I don't get it. I watch it too. I like it sometimes, but I don't. Not mine. It's other people's. All right, magic news. Lorwyn Eclipsed previews are here. I'm very nervous that the camera's going to fall down. I didn't put it on a tripod because it's currently standing on one of these metal shelves. If the camera falls down and breaks, it's really expensive. I don't want that to happen. Lorwyn Eclipsed is happening. The most important thing we've heard so far is that Japanese showcase arts will only show up in English language in English packs. Japanese and Japanese packs, etc. You will no longer get Japanese fracture foils in your English packs. This is amazing. People were always bummed, like, oh, I got a fracture foil. Oh, I got a Japanese showcase art. It was in Japanese. You couldn't read it, couldn't use it. Low values make people sad. The art's pretty, but you can't read it. It's not like Pokemon. When you get Japanese Pokemon, it doesn't matter if you don't know how to play it because nobody plays Pokemon. They collect Pokemon. They play Magic. They want to be able to read the cards. The art, all of the art in this set is insane and beautiful and perfect. Mwah! Special guests. Love it. Cut and layered paper style. So cool. Alex follows a bunch of the artists or something, and she was very excited to see that one dude did 4 of the special guest arts. I don't know if I'm editing these in. All right. After I complained about editing last week, we had a dude reach out. We may have him do editing. But I left home to come here at 10 p.m. It's now late. And I have to edit and post this. He's not awake. All right. But maybe in future weeks, I'll not record these at midnight. And then maybe we'll have an editor and he'll put in pictures. Imagine Lorwyn art. Maybe I put it in. I don't know. It's going to be a late night anyway. Might as well. The commander deck lists are out. That look, fun. There's a Blight deck that looks cool. -1/-1 stuff. The 60 card deck lists are out. People are less excited about these. They may be kind of trash. I don't know. Maybe they'll be fun. We'll see. We'll play them. They're like standard or something. I don't know. There was a Jim Henson short film collaboration with the Lorwyn Eclipse release event, whatever the hell they call it. It was used at reveal on Monday. It was fun. It was a fun thing. Maybe there's going to be a secret layer later on where the Jim Henson puppets. Oh, very burpy. I saw a Reddit post. Oh, Alex saw a Reddit post. I didn't see this Reddit post, but we did talk about it. She wanted to weigh in on the 2026 sets. What will be most and least successful? See, there's going to be categories. There's a good set, Lorwyn Eclipse. It's going to be good. There's going to be a makes money set, The Hobbit. A good set, but doesn't make money. A reality shift, maybe? A bad set, TMNT. A set that makes no money, might also be a TMNT. And then a bad set, but it makes money. I think it's going to be Marvel or possibly Star Trek. I am a big fan of space in any capacity, but space and magic is also fun. Star Trek might be good, but the 60-year-old audience, I don't know, could be an overlap with the magic boomers. I don't know. I think Marvel could be another dud set, especially if they didn't learn anything from Spider-Man, and there's a good chance that they didn't because they would have had to learn from it after the product started. It's been printed for years, probably. I don't know how magic works, but they probably didn't have time to adjust the Marvel set. I think it might be a shit show, just like Spider-Man was. Leaked cards from upcoming Secret Lair deck. Like every day, there's a new set of cards that are leaked from this new Secret Lair pre-constructed deck. The Soul Ring, Sensei's Dividing Top, Esper Sentinel, Void Winnower, Yannette, Cryptic Sovereign, Plains, Islands, Swamps, all leaked arts by Ricardo Cavallo. they're beautiful, and all these cards have huge value. So I don't know, the previous pre-con decks were what, $200 or $150? Maybe this will be our first $250, $300 deck. Who knows? Pokemon news. New Pokemon 30th anniversary logo. It's here, maybe. It'd be funny if I don't put it in. You got any predictions for the 30th anniversary? They doing anything crazy? They're gonna bring back Charizard again? You know, that's what they did with 25. Hype? Gonna bring back. You know, one thing that Pokemon needs is more hype. We've been missing the hype. As a joke. First Japanese set of 2026. Nahil Zero Mega Zygarde EX January 23rd release. I don't know any of those words I just read. Somebody else put those notes in. John or Alex, did I do it right? What is Nahil Zero? I never heard about this, but you're learning it as I am. Perfect order packaging images have been revealed. I did see this and it sucks. It looks really dumb and the crowd goes mild. The whatever. It looks like Shredded Fable 2.0. But this is exciting news because this means maybe we can actually get some from distribution because people will underorder it and we can come in and scoop it up and we'll be under MSRP. Maybe we have to break even on a Pokemon product, which is never heard of. But that would be cool. We would be lined up for bigger sets in the future if we could get some goddamn spend. All right, there's a Pikachu at the museum promo for Pokemon Fossil Museum at London Natural History Museum, NATU. Again, this bundle of words. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's opening up in US May 2026, Chicago Field Museum. It's probably going to be the same promo card. I think I saw a picture of it. Maybe it's here. One Piece news. OP13 carrying on his will. It was $200 2 weeks ago. Then it was $400. Now it is officially $535 for this box. I don't know. I don't know what to do with One Piece anymore. It's insane. There's a rare error wanted poster card I learned about. It's got like the wrong body text of the creature doesn't do that thing. Creature? I think they're people. But there are dozens of hits over $1,000, and the top chase is going for market value of $8,000, but the lowest listed right now is $20,000. This might still be underpriced. This might be $1,000 box, and it's, you know, what, 6 months old, 4 months old. OP14 is coming out. It's coming out and we're getting some of it. Unbelievably, our cool ass people over at our primary distributor. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you because there's like drama and people finding out about things, getting secret deals. Our primary distributor hooked us up with 4 boxes of OP14 and we were able to host the event on Saturday. We had an event scheduled that we were probably going to have to cancel because we were going to get it on secondary market, but then the secondary market's insane. I think OP14 on secondary market's like $190, $200. I wasn't going to do it. We were going to maybe do it, but now we got it for way cheaper. So come on down, play. We're not going to sell it to Scalper Bros. We're going to sell it to the players that show up on Saturday first. They get dibs, and then they're going to use it for the event, and then if there's any leftover, they can buy it. And then if there's any left over, you can buy it and go to PandoraZackbox.com. It might be there. Business news. All right, you made it. All right, you're here now. You skipped here because I put the little links in the bottom. You can jump right to it. Let's talk business. There's a New York lawmaker request to investigate Collectors Universe takeover of Beckett. That's right, PSA now owns Beckett. Combined, they control 80% of the market. Antitrust laws say that's too many percents. You can't do that. I don't know what'll happen. It's just news. It's business news. It sort of affects our business. We got I don't think I put it in the thing. We got our PSA grades back from the things we sent in September of last year, and we got some 10s. We got some cool shit. That's a tangent. Lorwyn Eclipse patron orders have now been processed. We sent out the invoices. People have paid. Probably like 80% of the people have already paid. We're going to get shipments starting the 9th, which is tomorrow, maybe. They'll probably be here Monday. We're going to try to get everything out by Wednesday because with 2-day shipping turnaround is like the fastest it'll be for ground. It should be at people's houses on Friday at the earliest. Maybe Saturday, might be Monday. But we're going to try to prioritize the people that have commander decks first, because the commander decks, They don't have collector sample packs anymore. And I think everybody got commander decks. Every single person at distribution got way more commander decks than they want. This product's going to be very cheap very soon. And it's probably going to be better for the first week to sell singles than sealed. If you're a reseller person, you might want to crack these things for singles. But it is quickly going to be flooded. And we want to give everybody the best chance they can that orders from us and Patreon to get their money out of the singles. So we're going to hustle on that shit. We'll get it all done. If we can get everything done by Wednesday, it'd be great. But for sure, the commanders, they got to go out. What was the numbers? Oh yeah, so we got our numbers from allocation. The last one we were waiting for showed up Monday. We got not as many collector boxes as we want. That's how it always works, right? Draft boxes. We also got nothing. The draft kit, draft nights, whatever they're called. Not enough. We did get a decent amount of play. We got like 130 something play, and we got 30-ish collector boosters. We got 100 cases of Commander. We have so much Commander, it's ridiculous. So we 100% fulfilled all the Commander orders for our patrons. That was easy. So the bills went out, people started to pay us. It's awesome. Our primary distributor for Magic has given us 10 collector booster boxes for the last 3 sets. No improvement. We've got more play, more Commander, but no collectors. It feels like we're being capped or something. I gotta have a discussion with our rep. It'll be uncomfortable, but it'll be fine. Is it worth changing our primary distributors? Unsure. We're probably not going to change. We do love our rep. We'll talk. We'll see what we can do. Trying this new thing, Shopify Collective. We got spam all the time. There's spam forever. But one of the spams we get is about Shopify Collective. X company wants to sell your products. Go let them sell them for 10% margin or whatever. I just ignore it. But then we have a buddy who also has Shopify. I kind of helped him hook up some stuff. And he's got big bags of product, that stuff that we might not have. Example, we're beta testing this Final Fantasy gift bundle. He's got a bunch of them. So we connected our stores. He's got some of our Magic packs, like loose single packs. And we took his Magic Final Fantasy gift bundles. We put it on our store. We cross-pollinated this shit. If he sells something of ours, he gets 5%, and we sell something of his, he gets 5%. There's 5% margin somewhere in there, wherever. If we sell at each other's, but the other person fulfills it, you gotta have a lot of faith and trust in this person if you're gonna do this kind of thing, because they're gonna receive they're on PandoraSnackbox.com, they buy a thing, it's gonna come from a different person. So it's like drop shipping a little bit. You got to make sure that you trust the people that fulfill these orders. A, that it's a real product. B, that it's packaged well and it's not going to get crushed. That it's going to happen in a timely manner. It's a little bit of a risk, but we like this person. He's a good friend. And I think it'll be fine. He's got the same like shipping charges that we use, and he's got the same processing mindset of he'll do it the next day, and we'll see. We sold a couple. It's going to kick off. I'm excited about it. I think it'll be cool. It'll help him move product, and it'll give us more inventory, and it seems cool. I just wouldn't do it with any random person. Definitely make sure it's a friend and a person you trust, or maybe not a friend, just a person you trust, because sometimes friends suck. I built a Shopify app that generates sales reports. Now you might say, why don't you just go to the sales tab and click export and it downloads the CSV? It doesn't give you cost of goods sold. You don't know how much the thing is that you sold. It just gives you the revenue, it gives you discounts, gives you taxes, doesn't give you cost of goods sold. And if you're gonna wanna know how much money you're making in a real business sense, you gotta know that stuff, unless you're doing the one sheet of all your inventory, one sheet of all your sales, cash basis, but you're still supposed to, we're gonna switch to accrual. Accrual method makes more sense as we get bigger. It's a little bit more headache, but I've set up now some automation things that'll help it happen. Accrual-based cash management makes sense. All right, so and that means when you have your inventory, you sell it. If you sell it for $100, it costs you $80. You get $20 profits. That's the cost of goods sold was $80. You keep track of that shit. But you can't do it out of the box from Shopify. It's insane. So there's apps. Obviously, there's a million apps on Shopify, but they all want $30 a month no matter what. I hate it. There's a couple free apps that we use, and they're good. but they don't do the revenue reports. So I'm just making one. I just made one. And by I mean AI. I told AI to make me a thing, and we did a lot of debugging. It's fine. It was working, and now we got all our reports with cost of goods sold. It's important because taxes are happening soon, and I want to know revenue for the year. And it's been since like July. I haven't done the revenue reports, and I knew things were fine. We had money. But now I know. Now I know margins. I know where everything went. So I did the numbers. This is the next bullet point. We took the app, we ran the numbers, ref numbers for the rest of the year. I'll tell you now, but we want to do a deep dive on all the numbers. We did about $627,000 in revenue on Shopify alone. Doesn't include eBay, Manapool, TCGplayer, or Patreon. That's just Shopify. I just did that. I'm going to do the other ones. All right, I've been a little busy with some shit recently. All right, but that's the gross revenue. After cost of goods sold is about a little over $100,000 in profit, gross profit, not net profit. Net profit's after your fees, like overhead, rent, utilities, staff, all that shit, fees, subscriptions. All right, it's cool. We broke it apart by platform. AI, me, whoever we is. We broke it apart by the platform so we can see, POS, point of sale system that happens in store. We can say pandorasdeckbox.com versus Pandora's Deckbox on Shopify app, shop.app. You see those sales. And then also the patron sales. We run those through Shopify, but they show up in a different sales category. It's cool. With the Shopify store, pandorasdeckbox.com, our store, we don't have very good margins. It's like 10% margins. Because this is where we go to dump things on Reddit for the sealed MTG deals that are like either break even or we lose a little bit of money, stuff that we're using to churn distribution. So 10% is actually pretty good considering a big chunk of the sales we do are those Reddit sales where we blow shit out. I'll talk about that in 1 second. That's foreshadowing. We did one of those this week. It's been a busy week. The stuff in store that we sell at the point of sale system is like 20 to 25% ROI. Pretty good. Shopping here saves a lot of money versus shipping it out. It's great. We love selling. It makes me really appreciate the physical person interactions because it's so much less time. You just hand them a box and they walk out. It's crazy. There's way less chance of chargebacks and scams. You don't have to insure your package to get there. It's very cool. And then the Patreon, we're making less than like 4% margin. I showed the Patreon group, it was like 1.9%, but I added some TikTok sales and some shit. It's like 4%. So we're making almost nothing on the Patreon, which is exactly what we want. We want it to be break even our costs plus the 3% credit card fee. And we make a random 3 to 5% fee so that we don't disclose distro pricing because it's bad shit. You don't want to do that. So it was very, very tight margins, like 4.67% or something like that. Again, I'm going to get into the whole thing later. You're going to hear it all again. Jesus Christ, I'm tired. All right. Next. We sold our we had a big rail. I was talking about the Reddit sale. We had a buddy reach out and he's like, you've had these Tarkir play boxes on your site for $89 and nobody's bought them. It's pretty low. Market's like 110. And I'm like, yeah, we got a whole bunch of them at distro. We had to take them and the EV for breaking them was like $50. It's not worth cracking for singles. So I was like, I'll take $89 plus $10 shipping all day. So they put it on the Reddit and we sold a shit ton. We're gone. I don't know. We have like one. We might have a few boxes. We have 4 boxes of Tarkir left, I think. That's fine because it's out the door. We made room for Lorwyn. That's what we need. We needed the shelf space. Okay. We're getting a second pallet. We're getting, for the second time ever, we're getting a pallet of stuff. We had to get a lift gate service because we don't have a loading dock. We're getting a pallet next week. Okay. We're going to need to put that shit somewhere. So it's good we got Tarkir out of here. All right, that's it. The Reddit sale, it happened. Made some money. No, we lost some money, but we got it back. You know what I mean? It's no longer in cardboard. It's in paper money again, but it's digital, so it's not really paper. All right, guys, shut up. The pre-release kits, we're hosting events, right? We want to sell a whole bunch of them. We made them reasonably priced, $35 for a pre-release event. But our prize support is awesome. We get a pack per win, and top 1, if there are less than 12 players in the event, we'll get a collector booster pack. Top 3, if you have 12 or more, get collector booster packs. So we got good pricing, all right? And maybe there's promo packs, whatever. We'll figure it out. It's cheap, and we got a bunch of them. And that means with the spoilers, everybody knows what's in Lorwyn now. People are really excited. TCGplayer, the prices have gone nuts. Not like Final Fantasy nuts, but decently nuts. And the hype is real. So we had a lot of demand for our events on the MTG Companion app. We saw, 13 out of 16 people signed up. So we're like, all right, hey, we're pre-selling the tickets to the event. That way we get to 16, it's cut off, you can't come in over 16. Our space is small, we have room for 16. So we sold them, I think there's like 5 or 6, there's 4 different event times. You can, like the lowest one I think is 5 left. Go to Pandora'sXbox.com, it's on the homepage. You can go there and you can buy your thing. If you're local, you come and play the game, you get a bunch of good prizes and you meet cool people. All right, I'm sick, I'm tired. There's too many words. All right, I'm out of breath. Let's go talk about the die that I'm gonna roll. While I'm doing that, where are you looking? Hold on, wait a minute. Get your eyes up here. What's up, everybody? I'm Adam. No way, that's the intro. We don't want to do the intro again. Oh, remember I told you last week we were going to get every precon in the world? Every precon, get out of here, box. Every precon, that's every precon, and we started deck boxing every precon, and we proxied all the expensive cards. They're getting proxied, and they're getting made. They'll be here eventually. I'm going to leave you now with a die roll. It's a tungsten D20. It tells us the future, if you believe that sort of thing. Thanks to the patrons and the watching and the people that are commenting and liking and subscribing and all that stuff matters, I guess. I don't care. This is just therapy. I'm just here. Look at this. Hold on. I got to point the camera down. Look at this. You see this? This is what we're going to roll. Goodbye, everybody. Have an 8 kind of week. That's right. It's an 8 kind of week. Can you see? Can you even see it? Yeah, you can see it. Goodbye.